Tabletop Spotlight, brought to you by Dragon's Lair Comics and Fantasy. Hey everyone, I'm AdamHarry from Bell Lost Souls with
Evan from Dragon's Lair Comics and Fantasy.
We're back with another Tabletop Spotlight. Evan, you brought Doom!
Yes.
I'm pretty pumped about this one.
Yes.
I grew up playing Doom, super huge fan of the franchise.
Yeah, I played Doom 3D, best game in the world.
Yeah, this scared me quite a bit. Doom is out, so it's finally in stores.
Yes.
We got a little sneak peek at Gen Con this year.
I got a sneak peek at BGG Con.
Yes, it's if you're wondering if this is a repackaged version of the 2004, different game.
Yes.
This is a different game.
New models, different
new models, new mechanics.
Yeah.
It's very cool.
Mm-hmm.
It actually reminds me a lot of kind of the way they did Imperial Assault or Descent with the tiles.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Not the same mechanics.
Right.
It's different.
Yeah, they keep it different. Yeah.
Yeah, very cool stuff. Let's do it, man. Let's get inside Doom. Let's do it. It's Doom time.
Doom.
Let's check out the back, dude.
This is a good box, by the way.
That's a Cyberdemon. He's coming for your face.
Well, I just mean in the box.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Cyber.
Fancy box.
Here's the back.
Go to hell and never
Marine.
come back. Wow, that's harsh, Doom.
Yeah.
Said it right there. I was reading it.
No,
I wasn't
I
telling
understand.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is, of course, based off the classic now game from id Software, Bethesda.
Yeah.
All those classic computer games. This is an awesome set. The artwork is all the new stuff, but I still remember the old school Doom.
Yeah.
Doom 2.
Some big models.
Yeah, and actually,
yeah.
when we get in there, I want to show some stuff off. It actually comes apart and goes back together.
Whoa.
It's kind of fun.
Cool.
But it's a pretty cool game.
Yeah.
Got a little bit of a demo at Gen Con. We mentioned that already, but it's fun. It's fun. It's more fast paced than say like Imperial Assault or Descent.
Right.
It shares some similar aspects of those, but it's a little bit, I don't know, more arcadey.
Okay. Cool. Yeah.
It's faster paced.
Well, it's based off of video games.
Right.
So
Right. It's more fun. You can respawn.
Oh, that's cool.
And like teleport in, and actually, if there's a monster on a teleporter and you teleport in, you actually kill them all. It's stuff like that.
That's cool.
Like it's fun. It's a fun, frenetic kind of more fast paced game.
I love the artwork on this. So learn to play.
So this is again an FFG. So
Yes.
of course they're going to do this. They're going to have 3 books. Looks like.
Whoa.
So you've got an operation guide, which is probably your missions.
Let me see real quick.
You've got your
Yeah,
rules
right,
reference, which is
yeah.
what you want to pull out to end arguments. And then you've got the learn to play guide, which is what everybody's going to want to read and flip through. And of course, we'll go through this book later on and maybe show off a mission. I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't
You
know.
plan ahead?
We're winging it.
So punch outs.
Punch outs. These are tiles.
Tiles. Okay, so these are the map tiles.
Yeah, there's also punch outs too. These are different weapons and pickup icons. There's just a ton of tokens.
Right.
This is an FFG game.
Right.
But the way that the tiles work, again, if you're familiar with Imperial Assaults or Star Wars, these are the same kind of similar tile system to where they're modular, and you lay them out based on the mission that you're playing or the map that you're playing, or if you want to do your own custom thing, you can totally do that. It's the same basic stuff that you'll recognize, like this is probably impassable because it's up high, this is probably line of sight blocking here, this is probably a ledge here, and I know all
That's
that
cool.
just based off of the colors that they're using.
Right, totally. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's a neat system.
Oh man, look at this box.
Yeah.
That's great.
Okay, so here's the cards.
Okay.
Here's dice. These are the damage dice.
And those are the
standees.
Standees.
Some extra abilities, I believe, and some other stuff.
Okay.
Now, people always wonder why we lift the boxes up when we're done emptying the box.
Oh.
Because that's where all the minis are.
I was about to say, where are the minis? Okay.
Boom.
Yeah.
People wonder, and then like, surprise. Surprise. Let me move that to the side.
Okay.
All right.
What do you want to show off first?
I want to show off the minis real quick.
Okay. I can see if some of them are in pieces.
Yes.
Okay.
So these are, I think they always call them finely detailed plastic miniatures or whatever.
I mean, they're good detail, so yeah.
Yeah. So here's, I forget what, a Mobius demon maybe, and then the Coda demons and the imps and stuff like that. Yeah, I played the game. Chainsaw Marine. These are the different players.
Minigun Marine.
That you can, up to 4.
Okay.
So they do different things. You, again, just check out the detail on those.
Definitely, yeah.
Like, really good detail.
These guys.
Yeah.
That's great.
So lots of really cool detail. The chainsaw is just awesome. You will literally run through demons with that thing.
That's great. Yeah.
Shotgun dude, minigun, cool detail. Again, these are single plastic, already built.
It's got some good weight to them. I mean.
Yeah, So, this is what's cool about him. This is the big Cyberdemon. He's the big baddie.
Big baddie.
If you look, it's got these shapes for the correct miniature pieces.
Okay. Well,
And you can kind of see it's got the keyhole kind of thing going on.
This is other arm.
I got it right here.
Okay, cool.
So this all goes in. Again, this is no glue. You just saw us open these up.
Right.
And they fit in there. They're pretty snug.
That's good though. I mean,
But where are the seams now?
that's good. Nice.
Yeah, you can't really tell a little bit on there because I didn't push it in all the way. But it's neat because you can, when you're done, you can just take them back apart.
Right. Or if you can,
storage.
if you want to, like, if he takes damage, you're like,
Oh yeah,
his arm.
totally.
Yeah.
Or if you want to paint them up, but that's what's cool about these miniatures are fantastic.
Yeah, I would definitely paint these too.
Yeah.
They're great miniatures.
Like, this guy is awesome looking. It just amazes me what they can do with the plastic stuff these days.
Yeah, definitely.
But the Koenig or the Cyberdemon is just awesome looking. It's probably one of the coolest models FFG's has done ever. I say that as an X-Wing fan of all their other stuff too. But so cool. Such like awesome detail on all the miniatures. Look at that. Just floaty. Oh yeah, they got the Revenants and the Imps.
I love these guys, yeah.
Yeah. I hated them fighting them, but they look so cool now. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Some great minis.
Awesome looking minis.
Yeah, definitely. I
Very
like
cool.
them.
You get a ton of them, obviously.
Yeah, that's
I want to use them for other games
very
now.
good.
I don't know what, but you've got the
you can use it for,
zombie
like,
marines, basically. Yeah.
I don't know, maybe like zombies for D&D or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah. No, totally. Like these guys, they don't have anything that screams like super
Technology,
futuristic or
yeah.
technology wise. So you totally use these for other miniatures.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're just awesome looking dudes, man. I think maybe you can combine these with XCOM miniatures and do something. I don't know. Just thinking outside the box here. But very cool stuff. I love the way these guys look. Again, look how big the Cyberdemon is compared to the Marine. Like, it's huge. Kind of see better, but super awesome. Wonder how tough this guy is. Probably kick your butt. What do you think, dude?
I like them. They're nice
I
miniatures.
just want to
Yeah.
play with these. I don't even want to read the rules now. I just want to be like, yeah.
Well, that's too bad. People want us to read the rules. So-
Right. Let's go ahead and pause real quick while we clean this up, and then we'll look.
Well,
at
let's
the
take a
rules.
look at the cards too.
Oh yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Let's do the cards first. How about that? Pull the cards out.
Take out those.
I'll take these cards out. Right on. What do we got? What do we got? I think
A
these are
lot
like
of cards.
items
Let me tell you.
and abilities.
Great amount. Okay, so this is like armor, reposition. Okay, so.
So the way this game works is you have like an action deck,
Okay.
and you draw cards from your action deck to do things.
Right.
So some of these are moves, some of these are attacks, some of these are also like defend. So like if you get attacked, you can play a card or draw a card for.
Shotgun maneuver.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
I love the artwork.
Yeah.
It's very video game looking.
Oh yeah, they're pretty much taking screenshots out of the game. They're not quite, but
They're not quite, but they
Yeah.
look good.
Yep. So these cards, a couple of different stacks here, and I don't remember all of them. Again, I had a really quick demo at Gen Con, but so I know these are like the ability cards. So like if you are a Sentinel or have the Sentinel card, you have +1 hand size.
Okay.
And these are like different things. Like you can become a medic or shock trooper, things like that. Just bonus cards that you would have, abilities.
Right.
Which ones are these? Oh, Combat Veteran. Not sure what these are for, but they have a different back too. And I think those are they have, no.
Well, these are the cards for the enemies, like the Revenant right
Okay.
here. For sure.
Nice. When you gain this card, recover 2 damage, discard this card to draw 2 action cards. Nice.
Careful, Dan.
So those are what those, oh, sure. And then, oh, these are stuns. Okay. Ooh. Defending. Don't reveal any defense cards. So those are bad to get on you, stun cards.
Cool.
Yeah.
Unbreakable.
Really cool artwork. I think, hang on, let me see. Are there 2 different
Usually
backs? Are there different backs to those?
Yeah, there should be. Yeah,
those are
because
the
these are
different
item
decks.
cards. And
Yeah,
action
these are
cards.
like this deck, I believe, is what the players draw from. It's this deck.
Okay.
So these are like your action card decks, and then these are the different types of player, or You play with 4 players, but these
Right.
are what the players' cards start with. So Delta starts with 10
the-
health
like
and
the
sprint
classes.
ability.
Okay.
Yeah, different class. Thank you. That's what I was trying to say. They start off the same.
Okay.
It doesn't actually matter what the model has. You don't actually start with those weapons. You start with a different set of stuff, but they're just different: red, blue, yellow, and green.
Great.
So,
And which is great too, because if you want to paint them,
yeah,
something
totally.
to go off of. That's nice.
I believe these are maybe objectives. Yeah, or something like that. Marines gain 6 progress tokens. Evader gains 6 frag tokens. So whoever completes these by the end of the round, they get the reward. So one of the players does have to play. I think you can do AI, but I know when I played the demo, the guy running the demo was playing as the demons.
Oh, okay, that's
so
cool.
he got to play them.
So is it 5-player then? Because if you can have 4 against 1, check the bottom of the box real quick.
Yeah, 2 to 5.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, you do have 1 player playing.
That's very cool.
Yeah, and I think these are Coco Demon. Yeah. I think these are determine what like threat level you are.
Okay.
And what demons are spawning and stuff like that. Anyway, let's get to the those are the demon decks. Let's get to the rules, man.
Okay, let's do it.
So here's the Doom Learn to Play guide.
Okay.
Let's open this up real fast.
Again, I love the artwork on the front.
Yeah,
It's
it
nice.
looks awesome. Just to recap, let me zoom in just a touch. You can kind of see, here's all the components you're getting.
Right.
I remembered some of the decks. Again, action cards are what the players use and draw from. The invasion cards kind of tell you what's popping in where. That's what these colors refer to, because those are the portal tokens.
Right.
There's demon cards, event cards, threat cards, all this crazy stuff, the different class cards.
Okay.
All the different things you're getting in the box.
For sure, yeah.
And the standees are actually for door tokens.
Oh,
So-
that's cool. That 3D door a little.
Right,
Yeah, that's
right.
very
Because
cool.
I was like, you have a model, you don't need a standee for a model.
Right.
Oh, it's for the doors.
For the doors.
So,
Okay.
the game overview, real quick. This is a 2 to 5 player game, like we mentioned. 1 player is playing as the demons. The other players, whoever's left, is playing as the marines.
Okay.
Your job is to complete missions that are in the operations guide as the marine player. And just to show you real quick, it'll have a setup for you like that, and then all your objectives and suggesting players and
Yeah.
all that. So that's how that works.
That's very cool. Okay.
So you basically, to play through the game, you just follow the operations guide, and it'll tell you to set up. Here's a quick tutorial. Different action decks, how that all works, explains everything.
Yeah.
You draw cards, or you start with a hand of cards. You do stuff to move and stuff. You have to actually spend cards.
Okay.
Marine activation. So main action, bonus action. That's what those little symbols are for. So some of these. So this is a main action, like up close and personal is a main action.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
And
okay.
this has a speed value associated with it, and then also an attack box. So
Right.
those determine what dice you're going to roll. And then also it's got a defense, which if you get attacked, you can spend the card as a shield defense token. So that cancels damage.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. What else we got here? So it's kind of strange because you're using the dice to roll the damage, but then you can cancel the damage with a card. So
Oh, interesting.
yeah, it's different. So suffering damage. What else we got? Health and stuff like that. Stun tokens are bad. Getting stunned is bad for players and demons. Like you can't like block and stuff like that. And again, it is very, very frenetic, very video gamey. There are health packs you can pick up. There's weapons lying on the ground you can go and pick up, get upgrades and do more damage and stuff like that. There's also the sprint action. Instead of playing, and this comes on some of the cards, so you can discard a card from your hand and gain 6 movement points, and that's how many spaces you can move. So extra speed. Again, just talks about the different. Based on the colors, you can tell blocking, impassable, it's a wall, difficult terrain, things like that. And then in some of the missions, you'll actually have to go shut down the portals. And I believe you just walk over the portals. I don't remember exactly how it works, but yeah, and these invasion groups will tell you where the stuff spawns. So, yeah. And like if you want to put them in which group, it tells you what popping in. So this is 3 imps here, 2 imps in a Kokoda demon, or a Kokoda demon and 2 Mancubus.
I see what you're saying. Okay, that's
kind
cool.
of
Yeah.
It shows you how that all works. So invasions. The game, it'll actually explain a little bit better how that works. And there's, again, obviously more.
It doesn't seem like it's too complicated. Again,
no.
And it does look like it's a little like fast-paced, like you said earlier, like arcade style.
Yeah, it's supposed
cool.
to be a faster-paced game than Imperial Assault.
Okay.
Or Descent. It's the same vein. It uses some similar line of sight rules.
Oh, okay. That's
so
cool.
again, if you know how those work, you have to draw from one corner. You have to be able to draw without blocking to two corners to be able to actually shoot or see something. But
very cool.
I'm not gonna get into all that. It's supposed to be, like you said, more arcadey and fast-paced. So, but yeah, it's a pretty fun rule set. Again, I got the quick demo in. It was fun. It was just like, I want to play this game. It wasn't out yet.
Yeah,
obviously.
That's very cool.
But now it's out. So there's a quick reference guide.
Which is nice. And then if you want to just real quick, well, maybe the rules reference just to show it off.
Rules reference, it's got more of a quick reference, but then this is just going to explain
like if you have any questions or like an argument and stuff.
Yeah,
like that.
how exactly do I do a movement, or what is all of the definition for stun?
Exactly.
The keywords, all the keywords in the game are in this book.
Right.
And you'll be able to look at all those face up, face down, portal tokens. What is face down referring to?
Right.
This covers all of those.
Yeah.
Do you have that rules lawyer friend?
Oh yeah. Everyone does.
And everybody knows that guy. If you don't know him, you might be him. So it's got all of the clarifications and stuff you need are right here.
Yes.
You don't have to search any forums or anything. Just go check out the book. And if you're still confused, read the rule again. And then again, we showed off a quick operations guide, but just how to use this one real quick. Each operation is its own specific mission and map, and they all have slightly different objectives and how you win and how you lose and stuff like that. And it'll show you build this map using exactly these tiles, where to place everything, how the Marines win, how the invaders win. So, and then it goes on from there. And I want to say this is mission 1. There's mission 4, 6. So 6 missions you can play from. I suggest doing it randomly and just going from there.
Yeah.
So
definitely.
Yeah.
It looks great.
Yeah, and you actually have different classes. I was showing those cards off earlier, and I couldn't exactly remember what they were for. So if you want to play as Fireteam Claymore, Alpha is the close combat specialist, and you get the close combat card. So this is the Sentinel. So who's a Sentinel? Let's see, who's a Sentinel? Sentinel. Delta's a Sentinel. So in Fireteam Scimitar, you would give Delta the Sentinel card, and this is their class for the game. You get +1 hand size, and while you are a friendly figure within 3 spaces is defending, you may discard 1 card from your hand to add 1 defense dice.
Very cool.
So it's just one ability, and it fits in with all those other. You might find a class card that you really like, and you can totally play, but these are just pre-made fire.
It's great. Yeah, it's fantastic.
So, yeah.
Awesome.
Done. Let's hop out for a really quick recap. So that was Doom. Pretty awesome board game.
Yes.
Let's crunch some numbers real quick.
All right.
Again, we already mentioned this one, 2 to 5 players.
Yes.
But what's the price point on this?
$79.95.
Makes sense.
It's not even $100, which is great if you take into consideration all the minis you get and the punch out. It's a pretty good price for this game. Yeah.
Absolutely. It's a really good value.
And if you actually pay for the time too, it takes 2 to 3 hours. It's a good amount of time for that price.
And there's 6 missions, and you're probably going to play in a couple hours.
Some good replayability into it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. That also includes setup time.
Yeah.
And it is faster paced though, I promise. Once you get going, it does feel like you're going faster. So more stuff going on. So
Fantasy Flight Games.
FFG.
Based off of the video game from Bethesda, the new one.
What's the age limit on this?
14 up, I think it is. Yeah. So it
makes sense.
It's an average.
It's got some animated violent stuff.
Gore.
Gore on the cards.
Shotguns
to the face.
Yeah.
It's Doom. What'd you expect?
Doom. All right.
Well, I'm AdamHarry from Bell Hustles.
I'm Evan from Dragon Slayer Comics Fantasy.
And this has been another Tabletop Spotlight. Thanks again for watching. Tabletop Spotlight brought to you by Dragon Slayer Comics and Fantasy. Thanks for watching.